Welcome to 100 Days in Hardcore Minecraft. I almost died several times in this little challenge, so I hope you enjoy. Day 1, I spawned in a swamp biome right near a village. Perfect. I don't plan on doing any mining for diamonds in this video because it's honestly super boring and I know a much better way of getting diamond gear. Sorry for the resolution, but I don't fix it till day 70, so you'll just have to live. Before I start leveling up the villagers, I found a cave near the village and got some iron from it. My favorite way of getting emeralds early game is this trade from the stonecutter guy. There were like 5 of them in this village, and I can't bother to learn all their names, so let's just call them Clay. Oh, wait, wrong photo. Still the wrong one. Ah, there's the picture of tree. So, for the rest of day 2, I mined clay and traded with the villagers to level up in armor. Today, I grew my collection of iron boots that I will never use. I don't know why she likes this house so much. Your job block is outside, bud. There's nothing in here for you. It rained on day 4. I hate the rain in Minecraft, but I won't let anything get in the way of me and capitalism. I also got the first piece of diamond armor from my pet human being, and to think I'm only 4 days old. Dear Diary, today I traded 220 chunks of mud for a pair of shoes worth $22 million. And I also got a chest plate and a helmet for even cheaper. There, we have full diamond armor on day 5, and those of you who are just here for the thumbnail can click off now. Of course, I couldn't stop there. I still need tools, so I started leveling up toolsmith. Mined clay today. That's pretty much it. I just mined clay to... Wait! Oh my gosh! That is so infuriating. On a previous world, I spent 80 days waiting for these guys to show up, and they never did. I just ended up using chunk base to find a pillager outpost, but it's so annoying that they show up pretty much immediately in this world. I dug the banner guy into a hole for later. Day 11, the banner guy despawned. So sad. We knew him well. He tried to kill me once, but anyway... Today I went deeper into that cave from earlier now that I'm kitted out. Some baby zombies showed up. I killed them easily. That just proves I'm better at Minecraft than Philza, and he had 4 god apples. Day 12, I left the village behind. Their services are no longer needed. I'm looking for a deep ocean biome for something. I finally found a deep ocean biome and started gathering materials. I had to go into a cave underwater to find lava, but I forgot my bucket. I'm building a raid farm so I can get totems of undying early game. I may have forgot to record day 14 to 23, but nothing really eventful happened. I promise I'm not cheating. During that time, I finished the raid farm and used chunk base to find a pillager outpost to get bad omen. Thankfully, I turned back on my recording before I tested the farm. It didn't work. I am so frustrated. I never did get that farm working. Day 24, I started construction on a house. In an earlier playthrough, I didn't build one until day 60, right after beating the Ender Dragon. And I don't want a repeat of that. This is the first floor. The main attraction of this floor is the ability to get to other floors. That's kind of depressing. On day 25, I built a basement that I would never use. Another set of pillagers spawned, and I took care of them. The second floor had to be bigger than the first because it's my storage floor, and I plan on having a lot of junk. My plan is to make this house as ugly and frustrating as possible to ward off any potential subscribers. Notice how the third floor is 1 block off from the first, and how there are only windows on one side, and how some don't have glass. Oh wait, I forgot a door. That should do it. The most frustrating thing about this house is this. No double chests for me. That night, I stayed up to kill skellies. I want a dog. Day 26, I got the dog and buried him in the ground. He sadly died. Don't tell them you're actually alive. I also looked around for a lava pool. Day 27, found that lava pool and built another portal. I'm too scared, so I'm going in tomorrow. It's tomorrow already, and it's time to go to hell. Literally, not figuratively. And then I left because my spawn was bad. But that time in the nether reminded me that I want some pet pigs. So I went in the woods and abducted some from their families. I accidentally let one of them eat the potato while I was fencing them in, and only one of them stayed inside. I'll name you Bob. That night, I made him a water trough filled with lava. Don't tell Peter. No, get out of your trough, no! Here lies Bob. It is also dead. I turned on shaders for day 29. It was fabulous. Didn't fix the resolution, though. I want to pet Zomb, so that night I got one into a glass cage. The Zomb died today. It was totally not my fault, and I totally did not forget to put a block on its cage. Trying again that night, I made the cage bigger, but I still failed. I made the cage even bigger today, big enough for 2, a Zomb and a Skelly. Wonder if they'll make babies together. I caught them. It was fabulous! I'm hungry today, so I set off to find a source of food. You guessed it, exploiting the poor. That's the name of this video. I kidnapped a villager and set off. I made him a little house on my property, so I can use him to make money. Don't get attached, he'll die by the end of this video. You might wonder why this helps me get food. It does because at the raid farm, there's a villager who will sell me bread. Back in the Nether day 34, I want to get netherite armor by the end of this video. Full netherite armor on day 34, except not at all, just my chestplate. When I got back from the nether, my mobs were gone. I shouldn't have given them access to rock hammers. Time to go back to a village. My pick isn't looking so good, and I want to get mending. As soon as I start breaking and placing a lectern, the villager gave me Fortune 3. Try hard. I got a different villager and continued. No luck for the rest of the day. Try soft. I tried to get more mending day 35, but I had a million villagers all trying to be librarians at once. One gave me protection 4, though. A villager finally gave me mending on day 36. Try hard. I decided to get Fletchers to get emeralds this time because mining sticks can be faster than mining clay. I did the math. 1 log equals 4 planks, and each plank makes 2 sticks. Therefore, 1 log equals 8 sticks. 8 times 4 equals 32. 32 sticks equals 1 emerald, meaning 4 sticks equals 1 emerald, which is extremely fast. Apparently not fast enough, though, because I was still mining Trey the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next. It doesn't help this guy only sells me, like, 6 emeralds before he needs to get more. Poor people, am I right? I finally got the mending book and full protection. That took me 8 days in total, and now it's time to head back home. Today I went to hell again to get little green orbs that fix my pickaxe. I was home for about 3 seconds before heading back out to get extra riches. I won't settle for just mending on my pickaxe. I want efficiency too. So, you guessed it, another montage. Finally doing something interesting, day 55. Let's leave the village. It's time to head to the pillager outpost, because I really want to get totems of undying. First, I need a villager, though. I'm gonna build a different design for a raid farm this time. But first order of business, I need enough iron for 6 hoppers, and luckily there's a cave right here. Construction time! This design is built by Mysticat, and it's really simple and good. Just don't do it yet. There's some important information about this farm later in the video. During construction, I found these allays in a cage, so I freed them because, as you have seen in this video, I'm very much against animal cruelty. I named them Bobslit Selmper and Jeffrey B. Richardson. Raid time! First thing, I need Bad Omen from this pillager outpost. Yeehaw! It's time to kill some guys in a very safe and controlled manner. Wait, what's happening? It's the 3rd wave of the raid, and the pillagers stopped falling down the chute. Still trying to find the missing pillager on day 60. Eventually, it died on its own again. That wasn't the worst thing in the world, because I realized mid-raid that I forgot to make a major part, so I got a chance to do that. It's time to continue the raid. I got 2 totems from this wave and equipped one. I almost didn't, but I'm really glad I did, because 5 minutes later on day 62, this happened. I hit out a nearby village, too scared to finish the raid. Apparently what happened is the Vindicator was healed by the witch, and therefore it didn't die when I hit it. Because I hit it and it didn't die, it was like, oh, Lenardun is here, and attacked me with its Vex. Day 64, I almost went home, but had a genius idea. I poured lava down the chute to kill all the mobs and retrieve the loot. It's time to head home. So if you build this farm, always kill witches before they heal the mobs nearby. Honestly, I think I would have died if I were wearing netherite armor, because the knockback hit me into safety, and netherite reduces knockback. I went back to the main village, and you guessed it, mined trees. I had to get a peasant axe, because the real one is almost dead. I got another Fletcher to hold me off while the main one is slacking off, but still not much progress on my weaponsmith. This guy is so needy, so I decided to, instead of leveling him up, get some mending for the rest of my armor. Apparently my helmet broke when I almost died. Almost done getting full mending day 66. It rained, but like I said earlier, a little rain won't stop me from making those sweet, sweet emeralds. Heading back day 68. Yes, I finally have mending on my complete full armor set that is totally done. Back in the nether day 69. It was too wet in the overworld. I went back to mine some quartz to fix my stuff, but I already got all the quartz down in the netherite mine, so I had to risk my life and mine out in the open. There's supposed to be like fire ghost cannon cubes out here, but I don't see anything. It was uneventful, but still extremely tense, so I decided to mine in an enclosed space. After all that, it turned out I was using mending wrong, and my axe wasn't even being fixed. Fixed up my home during day 70. There are too many trees, and I despise nature. Also, if I mine trees, I can sell them to my Fletcher for a profit. Yay, free money! Money, money, money. Pillagers spawned today, and I killed them, which was a big mistake because I forgot about my Fletcher and started a raid. I decided to hide under some dirt until the raid ended, but they killed my villager and it was over soon enough. Too bad I suck at fighting without my shield, and they managed to pop it. Time to go back to the village. I really want this guy to give me a sword. And here, I have 13 hours of black screen footage. I may have forgotten to stop the recording, and my hard drive is suffering. Day 76, I'm still in the village, and I worked the entire day to try to level up this guy, but barely made a dent. I think I won't be done until during 200 days. No more luck on the luckiest day of the challenge, but I did remember something. When I was using chunk base to find the pillager outpost, I may or may not have seen something of note near my base. Heading home day 78, you'll see why. First into hell though, my axe needs fixing. There it is. I can't believe this guy was like right out of my render distance the whole time. I bridged around the entire mansion day 80. I didn't find what I was looking for. Woodland mansions are supposed to have a room with a diamond block in it, but this one was lacking in that category. I found a Vindicator and hit him. Ah, why did I do that? I've already almost died to Vex once. The recording for day 83 is only like 10 minutes long, and I don't remember why. But in it, I found a treasure map and got the treasure. I found 2 diamonds, water breathing potion, and a heart of the sea. I got the advancement for diamonds, which is kind of ironic with full diamond armor. Off to a village. I need food. There should be one right about there. Wait, what happened to all the villagers? They just disappeared. Good thing this isn't my main village. At least I found some hay. Day 85, I'm gathering obsidian for a portal to spawn. I want a new helmet, and I don't want to level up a new armor. I got kinda close to the nether, but I may have spawned in a cave. Home, sweet home. Time to exploit my workers. Yay, a new helmet! I also got a new pick and a shovel because I'm sick of trying to fix the old ones. I may have forgotten where the portal was, so time to go back through the overworld. I'm so bored. At least I found a treasure map on the way back. Finally, I'm home. Day 88, there's like 2 hours left on the challenge, so it seems like the perfect time to spend an entire day placing dirt. More dirt, day 89. I was vibing to cat, okay? 10 days left on the challenge, and it's time to start building a second house. For absolutely no reason. I don't even plan on finishing it. More building, day 91. I really don't know why I did this. Finally, something interesting on day 92. I'm going netherite mining. Yay, how fun. I got enough to make my helmet netherite. It's the youngest, so it deserves some more privileges. Back on the main village, day 94, I don't have full protection, and it's bothering me. Full protection, half netherite. I'm so powerful. Back in the nether, day 96, I want full netherite armor by the end of the video. I didn't get it. I found some piglins and traded with them. They gave me crying obsidian, which is useless in hardcore. Cheapskates. I know this might seem silly, but I'm heading back to spawn. Again. I want to build a monument to my success, and here it is. It would be really funny if I fell off of this and died. Heading back home, day 100. I dropped my axe in the water and couldn't find it, but that's a problem for 200 days. Hey, did you know this is my first video? It's because of that I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and liked. You clearly enjoyed this video as you watched all the way to the end. Oh yeah, and YouTube thinks that you'll like these videos, so you should give them a try.